Intermittent fasting has been made out to be this magical method to lose fat. But here's the truth. Intermittent fasting isn't what makes you lose weight. And once you understand that, you can finally stop chasing diets and focus on what actually works. Because weight loss isn't a magic pill. It's just repeating the fundamentals. If we've never met before, I'm Kieran, founder of Fight Fat Fit, which is a one-to-one weight loss coaching partnership designed to help beginners lose weight. I lost 75 kilograms myself, and I'm now using my story to help you have a similar story yourself. So, intermittent fasting. Does it work? Does it not work? Does it burn fat easier than normal diets? Who is it good for and who isn't it good for? And would I recommend it? Intermittent fasting isn't actually a diet. It's a routine of eating. Two prime examples of intermittent fasting is the 16 to 8 rule or the 1 meal a day rule. So the 16 to 8 rule is simply fasting for 16 hours of the day and having an eating window of 8 hours. And 1 meal a day is, well, exactly that, 1 meal a day. Now notice that these methods don't tell you what to eat, they just tell you when to eat. That's a very important detail I want you to take note of, which I'll discuss later in the video. So why do people think that intermittent fasting is magic? People are led to believe that if you are fasting, your body burns fat more efficiently. People also think that intermittent fasting boosts your metabolism and also that it melts belly fat, when really none of that is really true. Most people go on to believe that the fasting itself is what causes the weight loss, but that's not what is actually happening. So what causes the weight loss? So let's use examples of two different people. So person A is eating 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, a snack, and dinner. His total calories for the day come to 3,000, which is about standard. That's 3 good meals and a snack as well. Now, if person B eats very similar meals to person A, they start their eating at 12 p.m. and they finish their eating at 8 p.m. So they basically just knocked breakfast on their head. All that has happened is that person B hasn't eaten breakfast. And because of that, person B has come to 2,200 calories instead of person A, who's had 3,000 calories of that day. Notice why it works? Fasting isn't magic. It is simply making a calorie deficit easier by shortening your time window to eat. So it's no magic, it's just removing opportunities to eat. Here's the brutal, honest truth about weight loss. Your body does not care about where those calories come from between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m, just like if you were to do it 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. It only cares about the energy you have consumed, which is very simple. Now, I'm not saying that intermittent fasting doesn't work. It definitely does. It also reduces decision fatigue, and simply, it just makes it easier to stick in a calorie deficit. It doesn't work because it burns more fat. That's a lie. Your body burns fat more sustainably when you are keeping your heart rate under a certain amount. Brisk walking or jogging is very good for burning fat because it's easy. Once it becomes hard, your body looks for glucose instead because it needs an instant source of energy. Now, the reason it doesn't work for everyone is this. Some people become very hungry in the morning and in the late nights. And especially for those who go for early morning gym sessions, this is just simply impossible. When you're restricting that because you have to wait till 12 p.m. to have your first meal, your gym performance is going to be awful. And even if it isn't awful, it's not going to be as good as if you were to get the carbs in your system. So if fasting causes you to binge every evening or get really hungry in the mornings or ruins your gym performance, it is not for you. But if you're not this kind of person and you maybe go for evening sessions or you just simply don't binge eat in the night or get hungry in the morning, then you might want to try intermittent fasting. It might make it a bit easier for you. So should you do intermittent fasting? I don't tell every client to intermittent fast. I ask them one question: does this help you stay consistent? If yes, great. If not, don't. Now, just because you are shortening this eating window, it doesn't mean that you can eat more. If you were to fast for 16 hours and then for the 8-hour block, you just go ham and you blow well over your calories, you are not going to lose fat because it all comes down to calories in versus calories out. 4,000 calories in 8 hours is the exact same as 4,000 calories without the 8-hour restriction. So, in conclusion, intermittent fasting isn't good, but it also isn't bad. It's simply a tool to help you stick to a calorie deficit easier. If it helps you eat fewer calories consistently, it can be brilliant. But if it makes you miserable and makes you start to binge eat, don't do it. Remember that fat loss is not about eating at the perfect time. It's about creating habits that you can stick to. And that's intermittent fasting. If you enjoyed the video and want more straightforward weight loss advice without all of the nonsense, hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment about your weight loss journey, maybe some mistakes you've made along the way yourself, and click the bell so that you're notified for future videos of mine. And if you are looking for personalized support on your weight loss journey, click the link below for my coaching inquiry and we'll talk about it. Because Fight Fat Fit is making differences to a lot of people in your exact position. If one-to-one support is not what you're after, I've also got a Skool page that is completely free to join. Get yourself on there. I throw so many freebies out. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be on there. So keep grinding, keep working hard, and I'll see you in the next one.